everyone has their own way of expressing happiness, meaning everyone essentially have got not only their sovereignty, differentiation, individuality, independence, distinction in life in terms of food taste, career, action, behavior, talent, character, authenticity, action, education, all those things are essentially different from one human being to another human being, from one person to another person. All these things are different, but all these things are essentially also there and present within ourselves in one way or another. So, in that sense, another sovereignty, distinction, and individuality that exists in our lives is the art of expression, communication, authenticity, and transmittance. And that means everyone's expression of anything is not only different, but is also removed and isolated from the other people's ways of expressing joys, happinesses, failures, talents, skills, knowledge, intelligence, ability, and other things can be expressed obviously differently, differentiatedly, not just by the one person, but by every or all human beings around the world. They all express in their own ways. And if they express in their own individualistic, sovereign, independent ways everything that they have or they have not, and that means everyone is essentially different from each other. And that is a differentiation that neither can we always understand, nor will we ever be able to remove or isolate ourselves from that sort of difference which exists. For all human beings, for both men and women, everyone expresses differently everything that they have or have not in their lives. Everyone feels, understands, experiences, tastes differently, differentiatedly, because human beings are meant to be different. And they also always are naturally turning out to be different in one way or another, even though society puts us into repression, or we oppress ourselves so that we can fit into different organizations, religions, institutions, enterprise into the society for societal success, external validation, outside approval. We always make compromises with ourselves and sacrifice our talent, skill, knowledge, intelligence, ability, character, and part ways with most other things. But that is not how it works. But still, everyone's expression is different. Everyone expresses either their talents, skills, or the lack of it in a particular individualistic manner. And if everyone expresses in their own ways, and that means everyone has their own difference, differentiation, sovereignty, and that means everyone expresses differently because everyone expresses in their own ways. So that is the paradox of expression of happiness and failure that we just had to understand in our lives and try to apply onto our actions also. We also have to express and develop our own ways of expression, communication, and understanding. We just cannot copy the others because the majorities imitate each other's failures, expressions, and so on and so forth, including